drop, and it goes back to Jack over the Eunice. Eunice rings it around the boards back to the far side corner. Roan in there battling for it, along with Halfley. Halfley kind of stops it with his knees. Roan comes in, rakes it away, gets it, sends it back. Oh, intercepted by the Stars. Stars center it to center ice. Steer backpedaling, playing. Oh man, Menard stops that one with the stick. Shot came in high and it bounced over and just barely went in the backside of the net. Now we're in the near corner. Puck comes up the boards and in. Shot comes in. It's in front of the net. Knocked away by Eunice. Eunice finds it over in the corner. Lines up. Fires it. Oh, that's not Eunice. Sorry. Who is that? That's Iojak is in the corner. Sorry. Saved by Menard.
Good job, Charlie!
Correct me when I'm wrong, you know? Sorry.
I'm like, that's not tough. I don't want to be on there.
Good job. So, okay. Menard makes another nice save. So we'll have a puck drop on the near corner here, defensive zone. And it's a glove save by Menard. Noble takes it around the backside of the net, in control of the puck, moves it, finds an outlet of Newton at the blue line, passes it two lines up to Merrick. Merrick taps it at the blue line and it goes down into the far corner. The Stars take over, and that's stopped by Noble. Noble puts his hand up and stops it at the blue line. Now it stays in. Newton staying after it. Now it comes back, and Valentine picks it up with center ice. Valentine moves it into the offensive zone, and right in front. Valentine fires a shot right into a defender, and Bathard fires again right into the defender. Bathard takes control, fires another one, trickles in, and then Merrick takes a shot. Merrick finds it over in the near corner. As bounced off of the defender. Now the Stars head in the other direction. Center ice. Blue line. Moving into the offensive zone. Moving to the left. Bathard takes him wide. Centering pass intercepted by... I'm not sure who that is. Newton. Puck goes cross ice. Say it was tipped, no icing. It's going to end up clear back in the offensive zone for the blade where the Stars take over. Stars move it up the far boards and out of the zone. Then control the center ice and tap it into our defense. D-to-D pass goes by steering over to Hoyt in the near side. Hoyt runs it all the way down past all three lines and into the offensive zone. Shot by Hoyt and a glove save by the goalie. Not really probably saved. The shot was outside the net, but the goalie reached out and got his glove. So the puck drop in the near corner. Offensive side of the blade. Halfley moves in. Steer and Iojak back on defense. Puck comes over Iojak's side. Stars moving to center ice. Halfley confronts and the puck goes clear back behind the net. Steer should have went after that, didn't go after it. Centering pass right in on Menard. Menard makes the save. Steer knocks it back to the boards. Puck comes back to center and Menard makes another save. Right in front of the net, point blank shot, and Menard makes the save. Puck goes back around the corner. Battle for it up against far boards at the blue line in the defensive side. Can't quite get the puck out there. Gets out of the zone. And now Halfley rakes at it, but offsides. No call on the offsides, and puck gets centered and taken away by Helmuer, but then right back by the Stars. Stars move in, fire shot on Menard. Menard glove save. Menard's got his game on today. Line change for the blade. Out comes Bathard, and Valentine's going to take the puck drop. Looks like Roan's out there along with Eunice. A little bit of a line change up. Bathard circles around the backside of the net, sends it up to Roan. Roan across to Valentine. Valentine taps it ahead, but taking over at center ice. Roan, head first into the boards. Gets right back up though. And Roan now grabs the puck, tries to send it off the boards, gets it forward to the defenseman, and intercepted by Valentine. Valentine moving in, takes a shot, just wide left, hits the backboard, and nice hard shot by Valentine. Noble holds it in, knocks it back down into the far corner, and the Stars take control behind the net, moving up the near boards, move up. Valentine uses his stick as he swipes the puck. The player takes it all the way coast to coast, shoots on Menard. Menard, oh, that's one by. Puck was down low, Menard stayed high, and I think the rebound shot was put in. It was, Menard might have handled the first one. So the Blade go down 1-0 with 15:45 left in the first period. Puck drops to Halfley, Newton on the right wing, Merrick on the left. That's knocked ahead by Iojak. Defense takes control, moves it back up and into the neutral zone. Dumped in by the Stars. The Stars dump it down into the corner, rings it back behind the net. Picked up by Ajax, sent ahead to Merrick. Merrick battling for it at the point. Point holds it in, centers the pass, dribbles around Steer, and poked away by Iojak, and then in the corner,
Control the ball.
picked up by Halfley. Halfley sends it up to the point.
Stand your feet, Nick. Get up. Come on, Berkey.
Knocked ahead from
Come on.
Halfley in control, red line, blue line. Halfley moves in, moves to his left, fires towards the net, goes wide left, and Newton finds it in the corner and taken away by the Stars and moves up the near boards. Blue line, red line, blue line. Bathard back deep, fires right into Bathard. Bathard takes the shot, and the puck comes back to right in front of the goal where Bathard picks it up and moves up towards the blue line. Passes it ahead to Merrick, and Merrick rings it around the board right after he crosses the center ice and ends up on the near side boards. Line change for the Blade. Valentine comes out, poke checks, and center ice. Puck almost intercepted by Hellmuller with the hand. And Menard sends that one back. Their shot comes in from center ice. Line change for the Stars. Stars hold it in at the point on the far side. The Stars now in control, going up the board, center the pass. It's to the right side of the net, behind the net now. And Stars bring it back in front and taken away by Hellmuller. Hellmuller moving up the ice. Center ice, blue line, in the offensive zone, goes to the far boards and poke check. There's a battle for it up by the point, held in and knocked out. Finally goes back to Steer. Steer holds up, knocks it over to Hellmuller, and the Stars take control. Centering pass, Steer going back. Steer knocks that just as the shot goes off. Centering pass goes in front of the net. And that's Valentine ringing around the boards.
Come on, Hoyt, go. Go.
And it comes back up to the near point. Cross ice pass by the Stars over to the far boards. And the shot comes in. Menard handles it, but rebound shot. Garbage collection right in front of the net. Easy shot. Menard down on the left-hand side. And the shot came into his right. So that'll put the Stars up 2-0 with 13:10 left in the first period. Halfley's going to take this puck drop with Davis on his right wing, Roan on his left, Noble and Bathard back deep. Halfley, Stars moving in, puck comes to center, Bathard swipes at it, it's in front of the net again, and trickles in, almost a repeat. Garbage in front of the net and finds the Menard stick side of the net wide open. So that was a quick goal by the Stars, putting the Stars up 3-0 with 13 minutes left in the first. This could be a long day for the Blade. Stars moving in across the blue line, drag it around Bathard. Bathard pokes it away. Good job by Bathard. Bathard takes control of the puck and is stolen away by Halfley. Halfley takes it around the backside of the net. And Rome gets knocked down and the puck goes back to center. Shot on Menard and goal. That one Menard went down and that went up and over the top of him and found the back of the net. So we got 12:38 left in the first period. passes it up to the defense of the Stars. Stars backtracking. High loft pass goes by Steer, and Steer backtracks, picks it up, and up against the boards, puck protects, and he's in there battling for it. It comes away and goes back up to the point. Point fires it in towards the net, and Iojack sends it right back to Merrick. Misses Merrick and goes all the way down to the goalie. This will be an icing, and there it is. So the puck drop will be on the far side defensive zone for the Blade. Looks like Valentine will take the puck drop. Merrick on his left, Newton on the right. Goes back to Iojack. Iojack picks it up, brings it around the boards, and comes up near boards in front of the net. Shot comes in. Menard makes a glove save.
Good job, Charlie!
So we had a timeout on the ice, and players work their way back to the bench. Menard comes over for a breather. Coach Athley's drawn up game plan on the board. Players all sitting on the bench. Officials at center. 11:56 left in the first period. The Blade down 4-0. We are in West Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada, for a matchup between the Blades and the British Columbia Interior Stars. Blade down 4-0 to the BCIS. And the Stars come out dressed in all green. Halfley's ready to take the puck drop. It's got Floyd on the right wing and Hellmuller on the left. Puck comes over to Hellmuller's side. Hellmuller races up. Puck goes up into the air and over a couple of players, and it's back behind the net where Noble picks it up. Noble sends it off the boards past Hoyt, comes up to the point. Point fires a shot in on Menard. Menard tracks it, makes a glove save. Might have been just wide right, might not have made the net anyway, but Menard reached out, grabbed it with his glove for a stoppage of play. Puck will drop near side, defensive zone corner. Valentine's moving in for the puck drop. Got Eunice out there with Roan. Bathard and Noble back on defense. Puck comes up to the point. Cross DVD pass to the opposite point. Shot comes in on Menard. Loose puck and stoppage anyway. Puck was down low between Menard's legs and the officials called it dead. Menard had a pretty good stop on it though. That shot came in from the right point. So we'll have a puck drop on the right side corner defensive zone for the Blade. It goes back behind the net for Noble. Noble trying to find an outlet. Hits Eunice. Eunice moving up, tries to center it, and it gets hassled with boards. Puck comes free, goes back to Bathard. Bathard kicks it out, goes back to a Star. Star, nice pass over to the other side, shifting the puck around. Puck comes back to the near side, near corner, and the Stars center it. Puck centered, shot comes in, and Noble grabs it with a stick and knocks it away and takes it back behind the net. Noble with the control of it, trying to find an outlet. Gets it over to the boards. Eunice in there battling for it. Noble's trying to kick it back up, goes up to the point. Point takes a hard shot, it goes wide right, ends up in the far corner. Now it goes back to the point far side, brings it around the boards and back behind the net where Bathard takes control. Nice move by Bathard to get himself free. Sends a puck ahead to Eunice, goes by Eunice and back to mid-ice. Now it moves back in the opposite zone for the Stars. Stars cross-ice pass. Menard in position. Oh, and a puck drop. Fortunately, a whistle blow right at. Menard made a glove save and dropped out of his puck right as the whistle blew. So now I have a puck drop. That shot came in from the right-hand side, so the puck will drop on the far corner. With 10:33 left in the first period. Looks like Cock is going to take this puck drop. Goes over to Merrick's side. Merrick kicks it with his foot, holds control. control of the puck, and it goes back to Newton. Newton's racing up the far side, tries to get it into the offensive zone, and Steer knocks it down into the offensive zone from the red line, and it takes a defenseman, takes control of it, sends it around the board up the far boards, and back. That's Halfley taking it behind the net, centers it for, centered it for Newton, but Newton couldn't quite get a grip on it. He was right in front of the net, and the puck went by Newton. Now there's a defenseman knocks it out, clear back, Steer picks it up, sends it off the boards and back up to Halfley. Halfley can't quite reach it, and it goes over to the Stars at center ice. Halfley hassling, Merrick can't quite steer, poke checks it over to Halfley. Halfley kicks it, sends it up the boards to the point. Point holds it in on the far side. Point dumps it in, and it's in front of the net. Menard holds one down, and Newton pulls it away. Newton picks it up the far boards, in control of it, sends it cross ice over to Merrick. Merrick can't quite get it. It's tipped, and so they do a line change out of it. Goes down deep into the offensive zone for the Blade. Halfley hassling behind the net. Puck comes clear back up to center ice. Nice stretch pass by the Stars. Bathard knocks it away, and it goes back into the defensive zone where Bathard takes control and goes behind the net. Bathard stops, changes direction, loses the puck momentarily, and then tries to knock it. It's up against the board. Halfley goes into the boards kind of hard, trying to help out. And battle for it, pops out, and it comes back up over to... not sure who that was. Helmuller has it center ice. Well, it's Hoyt to Helmuller. Helmuller moves it up, and it goes behind the net where the Stars knock it around over to Hoyt. Hoyt in the far corner in the offensive zone. Now behind the net, Helmuller with it. Helmuller being hassled behind the net. And the Stars take control. Bathard backpedaling at center ice. Stars move blue line, red line. Valentine comes over and hand checks and takes the puck away. Nice job by Valentine right off the bench. Valentine is center ice now. Blue line. Valentine moving to his left. Shot, and in front of the net. No goal. Goalie saves it. Valentine backhanded that. Got a lot of momentum coming in off of the blue line. Valentine came off the bench, stole the puck as the Stars were moving into the offensive zone, circled around, skated past all three lines and into the offensive zone on the backhand side, which would be his left, made a shot at the goalie, and the goalie made a save. Puck dropped now in the near corner offensive zone. Puck comes up the boards and up to Ilejack. Ilejack at a point fires one hard, but it ends up getting knocked down. Now going the other way into the offensive zone. The Stars come. Halfley hassles, loses his stick. Steer knocks it back up to the line. Halfley in there. Halfley pushing with his hands. No stick. Halfley racing around, playing defense with no stick. And puck comes up to the point. Goes down into the... And a shot comes in, Menard tracks it and stops it. Now Halfley goes over to pick up a stick in the near corner. Halfley lost the stick as the puck entered the offensive zone, and he played defense without a stick. They did a fairly good job of it. So the puck drop will come in the far corner defensive zone for the Blade. Valentine sends it over to... I don't know. Shot comes in and Noble sends it to the boards. Valentine picks it up at the blue line. He's got Newton on his right. Valentine moves in, shoots. I'm not sure if he knows how to pass. There's Merrick, and the puck comes over to Bathard. Bathard moves it in the offense zone. Merrick tries to take over. Valentine back checking hard. Soft ice pass for the Stars down into the corner, and Newton gets it to come free. Valentine racing after it. Merrick racing after it. Passed over to the far side. Back to center. Stars take a shot. It comes trickling in. It's in front of Menard. Menard gets his glove down on it. So 6:58 and the Blade down 4-zip. 6:58 left in the first period. Menard with putting his mitt down on the ice to stop the puck. We'll have a puck drop on the near side of the defensive zone. Halfley moves in. He's got Ilejack and Steer back deep. Looks like Hoyt and Helmuller on his wings. And that's Ilejack knocking him back to the boards below the goal line. Now comes up the near side, and the Stars in control though. Toe drag around Hoyt, send it off the boards and down into the corner. Ilejack confronts in the corner, centering pass intercepted by Halfley. Halfley sends it up to Hellmuller moving, trying to cross ice to Hoyt. That's how you pass the puck. Puck goes down into the corner, and Hellmuller knocks it in. Oh, knocks it at the goalie. The goalie makes a save. Circle around, wrap around. There it is. Hafley scores. Hellmuller with the assist, and Hafley scores. That's nice teamwork out there by those guys. Good job. So Hellmuller, circling. Oh no, check that. Hoyt. That was Hoyt with the assist, right? I think it was Hoyt. With the assist. I thought it was Hellmuller, but it looks like it might have been Hoyt that was trying to wrap around. And but the goal, regardless, was Hafley. Roan now on the left wing dumps it down towards the goalie. Goalie lets it go by. It goes into the boards behind the net. Bathard back on defense now. The puck's coming out to the point. Comes back out of the zone. That's Eunice fighting for it. Roan slaps it back, and now Valentine moves it into the offensive zone. Roan and Valentine racing over towards the puck on the far side. Center ice comes back to Noble. Noble fires it up the far boards to Roan. Roan loses it momentarily, then finds it. Battle for it right on the neutral side of the blue line. Poking out is Noble. Noble gets to become free. It comes out and goes over to Valentine. Valentine finally over to Eunice off the boards at center ice, and Eunice moves it in. Eunice knocks it down and onto the end of the corner and rings around the boards to the far side. Now it goes up the far boards. Stars in control. Noble holds it in. Valentine now sends it up towards Eunice, but the Stars take control and move around the backside of the net. Eunice chasing down the puck. The puck goes around the boards and up the far boards, where Merrick knocks it down back down into the corner. Merrick takes a nice little hit as he knocks it down, but he stays with it. Bathard at the point, backpedaling. Puck comes to center ice, hassled by Hafley. Bathard intercepts, sends it over Hafley's side. Bathard backpedals and comes off the ice. Steer comes on. So Iojack and Steer on defense. Newton now on offense with Hafley and Merrick. Newton takes control of the puck. Hafley bounces over to Hafley. Hafley in front of the net, fires a shot low. And the goalie gets down to make the save. It was a hard shot low by Hafley, and the goalie made a nice save. Steer in control of the puck. Steer over on the far side, skates it up, gets it poked away. Hafley picks it right back up. Shot comes in, wide right. Nice hard shot by Hafley, just wide right of the net. Low. Newton backpedaling, stops the puck. Nice job by Newton. Holds the puck right on the blue line. Newton stopped that puck, but now the Stars going the other direction. Merrick confronts and knocks the player down. No tripping call, and it goes back to Iojack. Iojack rings it around the boards to Newton. Newton, passes it right to Star at the blue line, and Star lines up, fires a shot. Rebound comes clear back to hits the boards and comes back to the front of the net, but now it goes back behind the net where Hafley takes over. Hafley circles around the near side of the net, and Newton taps it. It goes back to the point. The point holds it in on the near side and rings it around the boards back behind the net. Picked up by Iojack in the far corner. Iojack moves it up to Iojack. High loft pass. Halfway center ice. Taps it ahead, and the Stars gain control and move it back up to center ice. Stars move right back into the offensive zone. Bathard back deep. Centering pass. Goes cross ice and into the boards. Noble taps it back up, tries to get it up to the point. It's held up against the far board. Centering pass goes cross ice and into the near boards. Centering pass comes in control of the Stars. Stars try to backhand it in, and Noble takes it back behind the net. Noble battling for it behind the net. Valentine sends that into the far corner. Stars in control, center the pass, and Hoyt gets a body on that. Puck almost goes into the net on the left-hand side. Goes into the boards in the corner below the goal line, and Valentine takes control of it, moves it around the backside of the net, intercepted by a Star. Stick lift by Valentine. Star centers the pass and shot and goal. Centering pass from behind the net to about 10 foot in front of the Menard, and the shot comes in on Menard's left stick side and goal. Stars. So it'll be 5-1 with 2:41 left in the first period. Hafley will take the puck drop. Eunice on the right wing, Roan on the left wing. Iojack and Steer back deep, comes back to Steer. Steer changes directions, taps it over. Oh, pass right to a Star, and a Star takes a shot from top of the circles, and Menard glove saves. Steer trying to get that over to Iojack, and the Star just read the pass, like knew exactly where it was going, and obviously did. Happy takes the puck drop, goes over to Eunice. Eunice at the blue line, red line, gets his pocket pick, but Steer moves up, keeps the puck in front of him.
Go, go to the net.
Dumps it down deep, right to a defenseman. Now Steer goes down, and Eunice playing D for Steer. Gets in front of the puck and the net, knocks it back to the boards. Puck comes back up to the point, and now Steer back in place, runs it into the corner, and now Steer's going to gets knocked off his feet, having a hard time getting back up, and he does, heads to the bench, and there's going to be a penalty on us. Knocks Steer into the bench with a checking call on 14 for the Stars. Not even going to try to pronounce that last name. So the Blade on a power play. Valentine goes to the puck draw, goes over to Newton's side. Bathard back deep, takes the puck, knocks it right back to Newton. Newton just sends it right into the D, and the D lines up, fires it back to Noble. Noble rings it around the boards for Newton. Newton's going to find it on the near side. Newton toe drags around one, back pedals, sends it off the boards to Valentine. Valentine moving blue line. Valentine red line. Valentine blue line moves back to center and gets a poke checked away. Newton tries to take it back. Bathard dumps it. Will be an offside, but no offside call. Everybody gets back. Shift change for Valentine. Halfley comes out. Puck goes all the way back. Noble's going to pick it up behind the net. There's gets hassled and taken away. Puck comes in, and Noble now takes it back and moves it up the boards. Noble loses it. Halfley poke checks it, and the Stars. Puck comes to the near side point where the Stars gain control again. Fire shot, knocked down by Noble with the hand. Noble reached out and slapped that down. Goes cross ice to Hellmuller. Hellmuller is center ice. Puck gets tapped ahead to the Stars at center ice, and the Stars knock it down. No icing call. They're still on a penalty kill. So the Blade have yet to find the offensive zone on this power play. Iojack in control, moves around one player, moves up the ice, taps it over, just out of the reach of Hellmuller. Hellmuller's going to race down, we're in the offensive zone now, and rings around the boards up from the near side, and looks like nobody at the point there, so backpedaling and dumped down by the Stars, back behind the net where Menard stops at 7 seconds left. Steer picks it up, gets hassled right behind the net. There's a battle for it. This should do it for the period. Steer grabs hold of it in the corner, sends it cross ice to Hellmuller, but buzzer goes off. So after one, the score is 5-1. There's 5 seconds left on the power play for the Blade, so we'll start the game 5-on-4 for the second period in just a moment.